Let me send this out to everybody here. All right. Let's see where we're stuck here real quick. Well, I think that's a new one. Nice. 70% chance to crit, and we didn't get it. Okay, 85? Okay, we did. Wow, another 70% chance, and we didn't get it. Unlucky today. But we got it on the 36. That doesn't even make any sense. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna have to reroll a lot of them because this is terrible. I mean, 3,000. That's like nothing. Oh, wait, that's really good. I only had this at rare, so that's a huge upgrade. Okay, let me check one thing here. Two tenacity, yeah. It's fine. I didn't need that one. Let me look at what skills I don't have yet. I would have liked an intercept, but I'm really glad we got the sacrifice now. But intercept is like the last one I need at epic. Nice. Okay, so I wanted to review Clan Wars today. Yeah, thanks. Also, I get a new mic. I don't know if you guys can tell. Does it sound any better? We're at 58 out of 80, so we do need to accept a few more people, but I think Solitude is on it. Oh, I think we have too many healers though. So even if there are people that are high enough in power, at this point we can't just take anybody. We have to take tanks and DPS over healers. And we had a ton of healer supply. Also, like, there's a power requirement too, so while we're trying to get everybody that's in the Discord, like if you're not at least level 60 at this point, you're probably not strong enough to get in. And some of these people, I think, already joined other clans. Yep. Even, yeah, oh, this guy didn't. We should consider him. This guy did, and he was a tank. He would have been a good pickup. And he's on the team with the other guys that applied. Okay, I feel like we should accept that guy, because he seems strong. Oh, he's on Ironwall's team. Dang, what's wrong with their healer? Why do they have such a low healer on that team? This seems normal. Sorry. However they need to apply. Okay, cool. But these guys seem pretty good. It's just they're lacking a healer. Vilkas, I think, not sure if he got into this one. He's a healer as well. Like, there's so many healers. Yeah. This guy, his whole team applied, but they ended up joining a different team, right? Like Mark, yeah, he applied earlier this, like 2 days ago, or at the end of Clan Wars. Anyway, I want to talk about Clan Wars a little bit. We do need to decide on, like, we need to figure out teams a little bit better this time. We had 2 people who didn't even sign up, so rip. And they were strong players too. It wasn't just like AFKers that. Yeah, Tribe Tap Tap is still growing. I think they'll be able to have enough people for the next week's Clan Wars, which is good. And I think they even have a small power requirement as well, so it's not like they're all the weak characters. But everyone who like joins the Discord has priority. Oh, these guys just left. Now they're reapplying. Weird. Dang. Yeah, I've heard some other guilds are starting to recruit. There's nothing like we can do about that. Just hopefully people who join the Discord will want to stay. I need to make a bigger effort of like getting people to join the Discord, because at the moment, like, I think maybe half are in the Discord. That's actually wishful thinking. Probably less than that. I'm gonna type something out real quick. There we go. I think we need to make a way for everyone to be able to get into their clan channel. Right now, I don't know if there's an easy way to do it besides messaging a mod. So I know we're missing a lot of people in that chat. Let's roll on these bracers then. Alright, that's a good roll. And then let's push a little bit. Oh, we're on this guy. Great, great. Do not throw it at... Okay, at least the mage didn't die. Now I did, but I think we still win here. Oh, and this isn't even the right setup. Dang, we were gonna win if he threw it at me instead of the... That's fine, this is easy change. Like, just don't put Scatterblade on. If this just turns to bush. I don't think he needs Scatterblade for that fight, so... Let me double check. Pretty sure he doesn't. Yep. Yep. Okay, and we need Earth Lightning Pets. Wait, alright, we lost this one. It's so random. Kinda just have to spam this one. Don't need Purification Wave either. Yeah, this looks good. Free-to-play players that want to join TapTap. Really just finding a good team. I'm pretty sure Tribe TapTap is accepting free-to-play players. There are already people on there that are free-to-play. Your best bet is just going to be active, constantly pushing. Like, if my mage should stay alive. That was easy. Constantly just pushing as often as you can. Maybe finding a team with people who aren't free to play. That'll help you out. Ideally, you at least buy one of the pet package. I mean, it's fine to be free to play, but my point is, like, the packages are a pretty good deal. So things like the pet pass, that's a pretty good deal. It's $5 for a month. But if you're going to be free to play, I probably would recommend not going DPS and going healer. Healer seems to be the most free to play friendly in my opinion. Alright. This one was pretty lucky. No one got like double hits by the gorilla. Doing things like eating food. Sorry. Doing things like eating food to push stages is going to give you an advantage that a lot of paid players don't do. Think about it, like tasty food, which you probably don't need for getting pets, gives you 5% extra stats. For a tank, you can go HP and armor, and you'll notice a big difference. And for DPS, like if both your DPS runs a 5% attack food, that's like just overall, if the boss is living with 5% health, you would have ended up beating it, right? So doing things like your whole team being online and stacking attack food, and then running like a QB or quick battle all at the same time, you can push stages you definitely wouldn't have been able to, as long as your tank can, you know, survive. So yeah, doing things like that, you'll level quicker. Like, I think a free-to-play active team could probably beat a pass, like one pass only inactive team. Maybe even a like 2 or 3 pass inactive team. By inactive, I mean ones that like log in once or twice a day. That's it. Sorry, I'm pushing, but I said I was going to review plans, and I'll do that. So we ended up winning. Team TapTap did against Instakill, which is a guild that I've seen. Alright, they claim to be the #1 guild. It's a guild that I've seen a lot of players from, so I'd heard of them before, so that's good. I did end up cheering, so we got the extra, like, yeah, double 550, which is a lot. Alright, let's go here. You'll notice that the biggest issues is that we had a team that didn't have an attacker, and then also a team that was missing a defender. Also, we had teams without tanks, like this one, where they had to go run 2 healers. So we're trying to fix that now. I'm glad we got like an easier opponent for the first time, because we weren't really organized and we didn't really know what we were looking for. The one thing we can do better, I think, is, you see how this says attack attempts 2? I'm really, and everyone else, like, I think this basically means they didn't use their attacks. And I know, like, they probably couldn't win, but we need to figure out if attacking and losing is worse than attacking, or attacking and losing is worse than just not attacking at all, right? Like, can we If we know that we have a team that just can't win, should we just not attack? I'm not sure if you get points for or if they get points for you losing an attack, right? Okay. Salted, if you're still here, at the end of your message you said, if you've been accepted, please apply to CTT. So you meant Team Tap Tap, right? All these people that you hit accepted for. Dang, a double throw on my mage. Unlucky. Should still be able to win. How are the volume levels, by the way, guys? Can you hear my voice? Or is the music too loud? Nice. Okay. New guy. This is not the white yak. I think we gotta go back to Scatterblade here. Oh, and Lightning Pets. Lightning Earth Pets now. One layer. Okay. Okay, let me check. Everyone switch to Lightning Pets. We'll do Pets first, because that's easier to remember. Lightning Earth Pets. That'll be fine. I don't... My team does not have a lot of Lightning Pets. So any Earth Lightning will be fine. Yeah, no one on my team has Lightning Pets. Yeah, I don't want to fight the white yak again. Put Scatter back on and we'll see if that works. If not, I'll put Purification Wave back on my... any news back for... Oh. I've still just been logging into his account. I mean, I asked him about it and he just said he wanted to keep on the same team. So it's like, okay. And I mean, I said as long as you keep playing, and then he played for one day and then he was back to being inactive. So I don't know. Dang. I'm not gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get kicked twice now. I mean, my power is changing depending on what like skills I use, right? But I'm around 450. Yeah, 450. If I switch to my legendary skills, probably like 460. Yeah, the assassin damage is pretty crazy. 400 or 4.2 million, right? Ah, I forgot to hit challenge. The white yak is just, I hold my team back too much on that one. It's the one time I've been like, alright, this is definitely my fault that we're not winning. Yeah. See, things are about even between the mage and the, and then right around that, you see right at that 40-second mark, right where it starts to really make a difference. And you'll see it's because the 15 stacks of poisons are just, they just hurt. That's where it starts to take off. Early on, it's not that bad. And honestly, I have a hard time. This is what I assume to be the best. Like, strictly just straight DPS. This is the best rotation for a mage. Serenity, only because you can rotate through these 3 skills faster. Lightning Blast, which it just has a high percentage, like 580. Is higher than most any other. I think it's the highest percentage I've seen on any mage skill. And the fact that it ignores 20% of enemy armor is like, it's not that great, but it's still better, like on top of 580, right? And then Fire Blast, I think a lot of their, like the percentage isn't bad, but like this crit rate increase, I don't know what 7900 crit gives you. Like I wish it would, like I could hover over it like on my character, where you can like actually see what that crit does, 12%. But I'm at 12% with 4,000, so I can imagine at 7,000, you're probably close to like 15. I don't think it scales like strictly like 1 point is 1 crit kind of thing, so. Oh, is that, yeah, I think that was a rank 2, so this should count for damage buff, yep. Nice. Yeah, we can't kill those things quickly enough for the Scatter Blade to go ahead and take the mark off before I get hit. But at least they're taking it off, like, so I don't get triple kicked, basically. And right now, we're not having a healing problem at all. Hey, what's up, guys? I'll be playing this game for a while now. I think I'll keep playing this until I find a better game, but I haven't heard or played of any better mobile games recently. I'm still playing Idle Trainer if that doesn't die, which might die soon. I'm still playing Tap Tap Heroes. I've kind of gone AFK a little bit on AFK Arena. Haven't really logged in much, but I don't think I haven't uninstalled it, so I'm just probably just taking a short break. In AFK Arena, like I don't really do the arena part, like the PvP, so taking a break doesn't feel bad. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Like, they do come out with new content, but like my team's been stuck at the same spot for so long. Like, I just need copies of heroes, right? So I just kind of like log in. Did I get the copy? Nope. Okay, log out. Yes, I like the non-randomness of this game a lot. Well, the RNG is in the battles, but you can spam them with at no cost but your time. So I really enjoy the fact that I don't have to just wait weeks on weeks hoping for a hero to randomly fall in my lap, or like, you know, wait for an event where I can spend all this stuff I've been saving and get absolutely nothing. I've kind of really... The reason I started and liked Tap Tap Heroes to begin with, one, the art was pretty cool. I liked the design of some of the heroes. But the biggest thing was like the strategy and like what was the best team gonna be, like what the meta was gonna look like. As soon as the developers made that die down to the point where it's like, these are the only good heroes. Also, if you don't have them, there's no way to counter them. Also, like the drop rate for this guy is 0.01. Good luck. At that point, I was just like, it's time to move on, find a new game. Like, the part that I liked about this game is over now. I will say, I think I really underestimated how good Whirlwind is. It started off strong, like in the very early levels. Then as the game went on, I was like, I don't see where I can use this. I don't want the damage. And then well, it didn't even start off that strong, honestly. And so then I was like, I'm not going to use Whirlwind at all. And then recently I started using it and I'm getting a big heal. Especially when there's like 2 or 3 guys there, you know, that I can hit. But I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't working on launch. Because I swear I used it and I was not getting healed that much. Like, not even close. And now suddenly I'm getting really big heals from Whirlwind. And someone asked me like, oh, why don't you use it? I'm like, oh, it's because like, even though I have a lot of like guys out there like to hit with Whirlwind, it's not healing per enemy. It's only healing like off of one. So I said it's really not worth it. But now I've noticed that I am getting healed. So I wonder if you guys have seen that they keep adding these like downloads. I don't know about you, but it's like almost like twice a week I'm having to do these small like 1 megabyte, 2 megabyte downloads. I'm wondering if they're fixing some things that are broken, and I think that may have been one of them, but it's just conspiracy. I don't know. They don't put patch notes out, so it's really hard to tell like what's changed. And this is a new boss, so I need to fix my pets into fire lightning pets, which I wish. I'm gonna actually, this stream is gonna have a lot of like what could be improved. I wish there was a way to sort by type of pet. So I want to sort by symbiosis pets. That would be great. Or even by element. I'd be fine with that too. That's the only fire lightning I could find. Oh, that was lightning fire. Sorry, it's not even the right one. Here's one, but I'm looking for a symbiosis fire lightning. I guess that's the one I don't have. There it is. I found him. I need to equip one more skill here. These probably don't have the skills. That one did. Alright, now let's see. Let me read his abilities. I forgot. Oh, yeah, Toughen is really good here. There you go. Also, I can probably go Let's Charge. But let me see the. We came close to beating him without even the right pets. So I feel like we'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing with Whirlwind, like you mentioned, is that while you're casting Whirlwind, you're not getting energy, so your rotation of skills is slower. So that's one thing I don't like about it. But I've noticed the heal is just really nice recently. Only in that fight with the yaks, when there's two, at the beginning there's two yaks right there. Like the extra ones. So once you can hit those, you get some heal back. Also, if you are able to kill those yaks earlier, then my assassin can start removing buffs from the main, like the boss yak, quicker. Not that I'm actually making a difference in DPS there, but you know. Yep. After 15 days, your server will merge with the main server. Are we ever going to be able to get dragons with the Dragon Balls? I think I've heard that the Dragon Balls are being reworked. Wow, I just got crit. And we'll have different use for them. I'm hoping that they at least give another way to get the dragons, because I think they're pretty cool. The only problem is all the dragons are lightning pets, so I'd like to see like a legendary version of an earth pet, fire pet, frost pet. So the thing with this game is, it's all about longevity. So you want to play this game like as long as you can. It's a marathon, not a sprint, right? I almost died there. Because the way it works is, even if you're on like a lower stage and at less power, if you're just hold on, let me watch this. I'm dying. And why do I have Scatterblade still? Let's head back over. I need to survive a little bit better here, so I may not be able to go Let's Charge, unfortunately. As much as I like that skill. I could also go, yeah, let's do that. So you can catch up. So, because people are going to quit, especially people aren't going to be able to push very hard every day. I didn't get it to cast in time, unfortunately. I tried to get this off earlier. It would have worked if I had... Yeah, every 10 seasons. And you can get good rewards without having to be number one. This is what's been really bothering me, is that people are so obsessed with being like number one in this game, and that's great. But if you're not actually number one, you're not getting that much more than everyone else. Yeah, the only way to do that is to use Fluff Clatter Card. If you want your first skill to cast faster, you need Fluff Clatter Card. Lets you start with one extra, or lets you start with one initial energy every fight. It sounds good at first, but it's really not that great unless you need to get some skill off. I'm gonna die unless I get a heal here. I did. Dang. He cast it on the mage instead of me. Blade combat's not working, by the way. I don't like that it's a charge. If it weren't a charge, it would be such a good skill. It might even just be better to run like this. But you can get rewards. I mean, okay. Like I said, if you're not 99% or above, like 99.98, that's what we are, right? I think we're 99.98. Like if you're not, that means 0.98. Those people are probably all the way back at, like if you're at 99.00, you're probably, well, this happens a lot. If I click the world map, my game crashes. So, welcome to Ulala. My game crashed. Then your rewards are going to be the same. The only difference in rewards will be in clan wars, I guess. Joining a clan that wins a lot. It's just going, and still a little bit of that comes down to luck. Because you can be like the number one. You can be like the number one clan and win every time, or you can be in like the number 20 clan and also win every time. You see what I mean? Like the way that Clan Wars works. This guy. Okay. Ooh, this guy's power was really high. I forgot what I was saying. My team broke apart, I guess, on this character. So I need to find a new team for my healer. My healer's kind of weak though. Wow, that's bad. Oh, the reason this Clan Wars matches you with clans of similar power. So you're just always going to fight other people at your level. So stacking into like the second strongest clan probably isn't that great because you eventually lose to the first strongest. And even the first strongest clan is kind of risky, right? The easiest way would actually be to like get like a solid group of, what is it, 48 members, or 48 members at the minimum and maximum 68 members. You get all of them to like come together and like actually work hard at like making good teams, doing the right attacks and things like that, and you can win just as many points as the number one. That one is terrible. This is also terrible. I have to refresh these. I don't like refreshing these anymore now that I have like all the skills at Legend or at Epic. Once you have everything at Epic, the refreshing those isn't as beneficial. Nice. Alright, let's get a lucky refresh. Nope, I have refreshed so many times and I just can't find any copies. There you go. Get this to 15 because that'll be a big upgrade. Still not there. So close. So close. Now we're at 62. Only 6 more members till clan's filled up. Don't forget to be crafting, guys. You're going to want to go to your equipment, hit craft, and see, like, this is an upgrade for me. It's only 50 attack upgrade, so it's not worth spending. But you're gonna have a lot of this to spend. Like, I'm at 568,000, and even like the legendary gear costs 50, so it's not even that bad of like a cost. And you just make sure to refresh, and it'll tell you which ones are upgrades, right? You can refresh twice a day for free before you have to start paying. Fortunately, I did not get lucky in the toy store today. Ace Fix, what's up? Welcome. We need 5 tanks and 2 DPS. Okay, cool. Let's find 5 tanks. That's gonna be hard. I'm playing 2 of them. 3 tanks, actually. Realign based off power, but he's already updated power. Okay, and there's also a case where we might have people from clan tap be able to move up. If that's like, that's why that sheet also kind of needs to be updated with power, and I can help do that. My game crashed again. This happens randomly on some of my accounts. It's kind of weird. Five tanks and 2 DPS. Okay. I will log in and double check. Maybe we should start looking for some tanks, preferably some on the Discord, but I think all the Discord people have already joined. Or if they haven't joined, then I don't know what their problem is. Okay. Oh, nice. Let's see. Dang, Sunny is good, but this team tried to apply, but the problem, like, we don't need any more healers. This guy already joined that other. He would have been a good addition, I guess. This guy, he's on, this person's on our guild, and I think this person, yep, this person is also in. We could probably get this guy to apply. If we need another tank. And here's the DPS at 343. Oh, also on his team. So we could get his whole team in. I don't know, what do you think, Solitude? That guy, he's already in a different one. Magnus? Is this? Oh. This guy, the cutter guy, he's another DPS, and he's in DPS or in Ironwall's team. Ironwall's on the Discord. These guys should be on the Discord. It sucks that they lost their healer though. Oh, I'll let you do it. Since I don't, I can't update the list right now, or the. I'm sorry. Freezing 2. He already applied somewhere else. Usagi's still here. Yeah, cool. Okay. So that's 2 DPS we can pick up. And 1 tank potentially. So we're just missing 4 tanks. I'll be on the lookout for some tanks. I might even message some, see if they want to join. Okay, so we got the gem upgrade. Let's push. So I think here's some improvements they can do for clan wars. 1, they can make the clan like, alright, I'll start with 1, they should list leaderboards of all the clans. Even if it's not a leaderboard, just some list, some way that you can look at your clan and everyone else's clan, sort it by power, sort it by level, rank, members, some way to just, I want to see all the clans. The second update that I would be really happy with would be like a way to see when was the last time your clan members were online, similar to like TapTap, where it just shows like their name, their stage, all that kind of stuff. So like think about it, you go over here, click this, and then like right there, or maybe over here is like last online or last seen, like 1 hour, 2 hour. So you can do that with your friends. So I know it's a feature already in the game. For example, if I go to friends and someone who's offline, like Galacto, he was online 23 minutes ago. Cam was on 6 hours. Like they already have this, they're already tracking this, right? So adding that to clans would be super helpful to know who's inactive. The next thing is being able to assign, recommend, suggest, like positions in clan war. Either like the chieftain and vice chieftain should be able to move people around. Like it's fine if people want to like join in on whatever teams they can, but having the power to actually move them around, that a chieftain should be able to do that. Or even just suggest like, hey, we need so and so to be here, and like they can just like have to click a button to join it. Those are the biggest changes I can think of. I mean, allowing links would be cool so people could join the Discord easily. Trying to think what else. I don't know. Seems pretty straightforward already what you're supposed to do, but people still get confused. We're looking for 4 tanks. Alright. The other DPS. So the ones that we were looking at. Cutter. He's at 440. He's on Ironwall's team. And I think DPSer. Whose team? Yeah, they're all on the same team. DPSer, Cutter, and Ironwall. They don't have a heal, which feels really bad. They need a healer. Let me double check. We could probably get this guy to join. But I think, yeah, I think. My spacebar is broken. That was annoying. Dang, didn't click it. Alright, let's keep pushing. I'll figure out what to do with my healer soon. Gonna have to get him on a team. The Mystic Realm bug? Go ahead. I will check it out. Oh, this new boss. That's why I was losing. This guy requires a lightning earth pet, so let's just do that first. I'm cool with that. Okay. Oh, I know this one. Am I blind? Where is... There it is. The problem with the quest is that when you finish all your Mystic Realm adventures for your level, it's impossible to complete the quest, and you can need to keep losing the last adventure on purpose. Or there, 2 DPS. Now we need 3 more. Alright. It didn't happen in time. That's sad. That's sad. Oh, so I'll do it last then. Okay, the problem with the request is that when you finish all your Mystic Realm adventures for your level, it's impossible to complete the quest. Oh, yes, that's right. You're talking about the daily quest. Until you level up, yeah. I had the same issue. The quests a lot of the quests need to be reworked. Like the inlaying a gem one, I know it's really easy, but it's kind of silly as well. They need to make the quest like just make a little bit more sense. Yeah, this might be a boss that we actually need to CC just to make him take more damage. So this is good timing. Yeah, I'm okay with easy ones too. Makes the day like when you log in to just, you know, real quick to do all your stuff, that you can do it quickly and then log out. So I am okay with that, I guess. It's not like a bug, more of a system flaw. Yeah. I'm gonna have to add a CC to this for sure. Like, we just don't do enough damage. Not even close, so we have to CC him. Okay, that's fine. But the problem is that if you promote before the week forward, you get thrown back 4 days. Yeah, you probably want to wait. I noticed this too, but you definitely want to wait until that after that first week to actually promote. How would they change it though? Because it's on a weekly timer. And every server ends on a different day, so. The timer's the same for everyone, right? So the reason is that you're not getting in like the, it's trying to align you with the time. My healer might also. Okay. Wish she had Seed of Life at Legendary. Yeah, I think these are good points, because I think there's a lot of small quality of life changes they should definitely be adding to the game. I think another one would be to add like I said, the sorting for the pets. That seems easy. They need to redo the friend system. I think it's terrible. Like, especially if I cancel, like I scroll down here, I find someone who's like really inactive, right? Like 7 days ago, I hit cancel, but I see this 3 days ago as well that I want to unfollow. Hit cancel. Oh, gotta scroll all the way back down. Small things like this are kind of annoying to deal with. But overall, that silence was really well timed. But that, yep, I knew that was gonna hurt a lot. This one was closer. I knew we were still gonna lose, but it was closer. We need a little bit more CC, I think. Dang, 40. It was so close. Who should add the CC? Where are you? I don't know if this counts as CC, but I'm gonna try it. There should be another thing. There should be a marker for like when he gets debuffed. Like there should be more clarity for the bosses. We're a little bit closer there. I mean, if people had lightning pets, I think that would make the difference. Especially, yeah, like it's 14%. I'm getting like 34 damage. Like this is straight damage, guys. I'm gonna try and switch. It's fine. Like I'm so no. Like even if it's a legendary or sorry, an epic, it's probably better to have lightning. Let me double check what the element needs to be lightning. What's the secondary? Lightning earth. Doesn't have a lightning earth one. Yeah, I'm sure they don't pay attention to support tickets. I found very few mobile games that do, actually. The reason they just have so many, and a lot of people are putting support tickets for things that aren't even bugs or issues, right? Like, you'd be surprised, but there's people that like, can I have free pearls? Like, that'll be a support ticket. So I'm sure it's a lot of pain to sort through all that garbage. There are a lot of little things that need to be changed. Things like crashing when I go to the world map is kind of annoying. Oh no. How many assassin died? Still, it's only 14%. 18% on that one. So. But I feel like this game is kind of hard to be a cash grab because, like I said it a lot of times, but it's like there's no reason unless you're first. Like look at this. There's no reason to it's just staying 99%. I feel like it's easy. Almost some free to play teams are at over 99%. By the way. All you have to do is stay in 99%. You get the same rewards as the #1 team. You get your 95 reputation, and you get your 500 free starfish, which are pearls. This is in-game currency. That's the equivalent of like almost $10. It's very free to play friendly. There's very little reason to be like, unless you want to be like you and your team are like competing. There's very little reason to be like, oh, guys, we need to drop like $500 here so that we can be #1, or because I don't feel like we're strong enough team to use content or something. Like, it does count as CC then. This counts as CC and it's killing my team. Sacrifice was better. I'm buying all the skills outright. Yeah, I think the difference between legendary and epic skills is very small. Like really small, unless you're DPS, which I can see where it would make a difference there. And the fact that it's like you can get epic skills pretty easily through the through pet expeditions. You're not gonna get the one you want, but you can get epic skills. Like you probably get like one every 2 or 3 days if you're constantly refreshing. So for the cost of like 2 or for the cost of 50 starfish, you have a pretty good chance of getting an epic skill that would normally cost you 400. They will never do minimum 10 members. That's way too little. That's barely even a clan. That's not even enough for 3 teams. So you're gonna have an elite team and then just 1 team. Yeah, I agree. I honestly feel like they already slightly nerfed it. I don't know. Maybe it's just I've been unlucky, but recently I've seen a lot less skills. I've seen a lot more like the useless pet skills I don't need. I see those a lot now, and I very rarely see the Well, no, this guy's just hard for us right now. We would need food, and we would definitely need a QB. I mean, food and QB might have made that difference. I'm not sure. I've only got 1 legendary skill so far from the pet expeditions. Guild boss fights would be an awesome addition. I would be totally down for that. No, you just use whenever you get them. The only thing you might want to save is starfish, and that's just for like their pearls, sorry, and that's for things like when they have these special packages you can buy with pearls. Sometimes they seem worth it. Like recently the October pass was like 500 rainbow stones for 500 pearls or something like that. And that actually didn't seem like that great of a value. I think the reason they offered it is because the toy store had literally just come out, and they wanted people to, you know, spend, like, be able to buy things from it. And we hadn't had a clan wars yet, so there was no way for us to get any of the rainbow stones. So we should be able to beat this stage, but I would need other people online. But do this, I refresh and that's 3 epic skills right there. I only needed this one. I'm really glad I got this one. Whew, that's awesome. Really needed this. But yeah. No, they're reworking Dragon Balls, so any information we have is not going to be the same in a little bit. You can't use them right now anyway. I have seen 78 pets so far on this account. Alright guys, I think we're gonna call it on the stream today. Can epic pets be highly talented? I have never seen a highly talented epic pet, no. I would like to see them make a change that where yeah, maybe Tower of Ascension is what you're talking about, where you're basically maybe you keep the same health and energy after you beat a boss, and it's like a gauntlet of bosses. They just keep coming, and your energy and your health stays the same. And like it'd be like AFK waves, but with bosses. I think the way that they're going to get people to keep spending money, at least the whales, is they're going to keep introducing more pets and more skills, and potentially more continents. Although I don't see anyone getting to the last continent anytime soon, but we'll see. 29.5. As you can see, I've focused on Symbiosis pets because they're better for me. Unfortunately, I don't have any fire. I don't think they will introduce a new class, no. I wish they would. I'd like to see maybe a subclass. Like, you have a gladiator that can turn into like a warlord or a berserker. The warrior under them can either choose to go something like a paladin or I don't know, like a paladin or a knight. Maybe give warriors some healing skills. Give gladiators some attack skills. Assassin could go into like thief and rogue. Like subclasses for the current classes, I think would be a good addition. I think they need to add skins, which is really funny to say because skins are like really not needed in the game at all. But I think they would be cool. Maybe as rewards from PvP or Clan Wars or some game mode. But I don't think they should give any stats. Yeah, skins could also be part of Transcend. I think that if you added they're gonna bring back the gifting system, I've heard. Eventually. Right now it's disabled. A dual system would be interesting. They could add pet battles. Pets already have skills. If you do like pet battles, that'd be a little bit interesting. I mean, gifting was never a good value. I've actually talked about it on stream before, but I did the math. The equivalent of gifting someone, like if you had a friend, right? Let's say like it's an in real life friend and you wanted to give them a pass. You're thinking, oh, gifted to you? A lot of people think, oh, I get so many free pearls, I'll just buy one pass and then I'll use the pearls from that pass to buy another pass for my friend, and look, that's like infinite pearls. Well, he'll just do that back to me. We'll just keep going back and forth and we'll just have unlimited pearls. People thought that would work, but that's not how it works. You cannot use the pearls from the pass, from any pass. You cannot use pearls from passes to gift passes. So the only way to gift is to buy pearls from the shop up here. Was to buy pearls directly, and then after 2 days it would account you with gift points equivalent to the amount of pearls that you bought. So if you bought like the $10 package, you would get your 600 pearls, then you would get your 600 gift points, and then you could spend that on a pass for your friend. But the problem was, a pass costs $5, right? And the passes are 500 pearls. So $5 is 300 pearls. So if you wanted to gift somebody, it would be the equivalent of buying almost, it ended up being like $7.50. So if you really wanted to gift a friend a pass, the best thing to do would just to be hand them a $5 bill. You would save money that way. So the reason that the gift is actually useful is for whales to give like free to play friends passes. People that refuse to put money into the game, maybe because they don't own a credit card or they are too young. That would be the only reason you would ever use a gift, in my opinion. Or if you had a whale who just wanted to give away passes, maybe I would do like, as a streamer, I could do like, I could give away gift passes as an incentive to watch a stream or something like that, right? Anyway, those are my thoughts on the gift passes, which are no longer available. That's a lot. There's a lot of things that I think can be improved, small improvements. I don't know how difficult they are to make, but the gameplay is what's good. The changes are usually not gameplay changes that I'm asking for. They're just quality of life changes that would make a big difference. Like several of them would make a big difference. You know what I mean? Not like, I'm not saying like, oh, not being able to scroll down on this menu, like, that's gonna make the game 5-star compared to 4-star. But all these little things, right? Like being able to see your friend's stats, that would be good. Being able to maybe change, like, it's really annoying sometimes when your friend is online but you're pushing and all they're doing is like maybe something else. Oh, hold on. I've got a really big change that needs to happen. I can't believe I forgot it. PvP skills need their own tab. Hunting has a tab, AFK has a tab, PvP needs its own tab. This is the #1 change that needs to happen in the game right now. For sure. The way it is right now, you go in there, your teammate is fighting a boss, and you're like, hey, I don't want to mess with any of his skills. Is there anything else I can do to help? So while he's pushing, oh, I could do some PvP. Wrong, you can't, because you go to do PvP, what ends up happening is you change up the skills, and now you can't push. Same with Mystic, maybe. I mean, Mystic, I guess, that's asking too much. But for sure, Clan Wars, right? Clan Wars, you want to be able to set separate skills and pets. A save list of skill builds would be really awesome. Preset, maybe presets, you can name them. That change I think would be a little bit harder, but the PvP change would not be that hard. So yeah, I agree. I think that would be cool. I would have like a set. Would be even crazier would be to be able to switch your whole team's build to a preset one in one click. It'd save you a lot of time. Here's another change which people probably won't agree with, but I'd like to see them add in the battle log. This is really good and everything. If there's any way for me to see more details about which skill did more damage. Like, I want to know when something crits without having to be watching the fight. I want to be able to look over here and see this, like, some form here where I could, maybe, you see how there's a drop down for Boomerang, Galacto, Alice for each of our pets, right? And it's like constantly changing here. I like to see that with Battle Log, where I could do a drop down of Galacto. I can see what skills did each damage, which ones crit, things like that. So I can kind of figure out what's the highest DPS for this boss. I think that would be a really good change. Also, I don't think they'll do that, but these small changes would make the game feel like a PC game, and that's a compliment. Like, I think it would make a mobile game like this, which a lot of people that don't play idle games, their thing is like they're too simple. There's no gameplay. There's little strategy. It's all about who pays more. If you were to start adding things like this, like these small changes to add more skill expression to idle games, I think you get a lot of players who normally don't play these type of games to play and change their perspective on it. I think that'd be cool, especially because, like, as a streamer for these type of games, it's like it's hard to get people into idle games who weren't already into them, right? Like, if someone watches a game and they're like, what's going on the screen? And I try to explain it to them. They're like, that doesn't even sound that fun. I'm like, yeah, it tends to be like a certain group of people who like these type of games. And once you're into them, you're kind of hooked, right? But getting someone into it is not always that easy, because it's sort of hard to explain the nuances. Like, yeah, Marco, I agree. For sure. A big reason that we play idle games, I feel like, is it doesn't take that long. I can log in once a day, feel like I've accomplished something, log out, come back at daily reset the next day, do it again, and see my character get stronger. It's one of these things where, like, it's not like a League of Legends match where you, like, jump in, you do a match, you win, you feel good, and then you're like, that was it, right? With idle games, it feels like you're always improving your character, always, like, getting stronger. You feel rewarded for not just, like, playing well, but playing often, like, regularly. That's why, you know, a lot of people who play idle games tend to play more than one. They'll have like a big page of all these idle games that they play, and they just log in for a little bit, collect their daily reward. It's like it's kind of weird to talk about, but it's like, I think it's weird to talk about because it's like, it doesn't sound good when you say it out loud. Like, oh, all you do is just accept these quest rewards and then, like, log out, and you just do that every day. But you know, there's a fun aspect to it, saving up for a big event and things like that, and then being able to just use all of it and see your rewards. Also, when you start adding too much stuff, like you know what I'm saying, this game is already really close, if not already, it's already crossed the line, in my opinion, for learning curve being too high. Yeah, oh yeah, the community is great. It's like the best aspect. I will always rather play in a more active community than in like if I had to trade being like the strongest player in the game or playing in a community of people that actually will, like, stick around for like years and play a game together, I'll trade that any day. Yeah. Oh, like I was saying, I think this game's already crossed the line for learning curve. Like, a new player gets in, there's so much to see, so much to do. Even still, Like, until recently, I was like, toy box, what could that possibly be? And then when it finally opened up, I was like, oh my gosh, they added another layer of complexity to my skills. That's already too much. Also, you have to realize, like, you go in and I tell people, oh, you only have 20 skills that you need to know, and you unlock them over like a course of a week or two. And so it's like no big rush, but the problem is if you actually want to push, you have to know your whole team's skills. Also, I think they should just remove the golden finger and just give everyone the ability to do that. The biggest reason is because I hate explaining what the golden finger does. It's just like, don't worry about it. You're always going to have it. Everyone's always going to have it. It just lets you change your teammates' skills. I really want to make. Yeah, I agree. It takes a while. Like clatter cards. Can you imagine trying to explain that to someone who's never played? That's why I think guides are super helpful here. Like if I can help make a guide for every class, but I'd like to make a video where like it's like a 5 to 10 minute video I can just give to someone who's literally never seen the game played before, and just be like, this is what this game is. Like if I could describe it in like 3 sentences. You pick a class, you join a team, the team works together to kill bosses and push stages. Sentence 1. It has RPG elements and stats that you power up with equipment. So think like any MMORPG. You've got that. Sentence 3. Skills. You unlock skills throughout the game that your character can use, and you change per boss alongside pets with their own skills. That you can ride into battle. My last sentence would probably be like, it's got PvP, clan wars, and enough stuff to keep you busy for an entire day of pushing. But yeah, that's basically it. Like trying to cover all the main points of the game, like the main ones. Like I don't really need to talk about attribute points that you can put in or like transcend, because they really don't do anything. Like they're not gameplay aspects, and just telling someone that you get stronger every day basically, sums up those points. Pets definitely need to be talked about. I probably should have mentioned elements. Mystic Realm doesn't matter. You're just pushing bosses. Cooking, probably. I should have mentioned cooking. And Hero Hill and Seasons, you don't really need to mention that until they're actually hooked into the game. Like they say, okay, that sounds good. I want to play like a game like that. And then you say something along the lines of, okay, well, don't worry, you won't be behind because you can play on a season with everyone who started the same day as you. That's just a bonus. Although hardcore idle players would say that's a necessity, right? Also, I'm talking really close to the mic right now. I just wanted to test it out to see if it sounds better if I'm closer to it, or if it was fine the way it was before. You guys let me know. Make a series where you start a new account and each episode tracks your progress. Oh, similar to like how those people do like unranked to diamond or things like that, where you kind of go through and try to climb. People like to see the adventure or the progress. Maybe a free-to-play only account so I can look at it through a free-to-play player's perspective. I'd like to do that. I think I would do it if I could find 3 other players. Yeah, if I could find 3 other players who would be willing to be online while I stream. If I could find a full team that would be willing to put in an hour like every, or like 2 or 3 times a week, where we'd all get online on stream and we could all push consistently together. I think that would be a really cool series, but that's also hard to find. Okay, got 2 more quick battles for today. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We had some good conversations toward the end there. Yeah, you guys hit me up on the Discord. I'd take a little bit of setup for sure, and we'd have to find what season we'd like to play on. But doing a free-to-play account would be fun. Do it on stream. We'd have to make a schedule, like, hey, let's start on this day. We'll play for 1 season, 15 days. If you can commit 15 days, maybe stream like half of those days, maybe 7 days out of the 15, do a stream. Ideally like every other day. And we can try and prove if it's possible for free to play to get into 99%. Honestly, it would end up being an hour from now. So it's 3:50 my time. Our stream would probably start around 4:50 my time. So stream would start an hour from now and last 1 hour. Max. I try to keep streams at an hour. I know this one went way over that, but usually I try to keep streams at 1 hour. I like to advertise the stream a little bit more. Like, we hit about 20 viewers or so when I play Ulala. Like right now, I think we're at 22 viewers. But back when I streamed Tap Tap, we would hit like 100, 120 viewers like concurrently. I think a lot of that is because I was one of the only Tap Tap streamers, and that community, I don't know. That community was pretty active, I feel like. Although this stream is way more interesting because we talk about the game a little bit more, and we talk about like things we'd like to do better and all this kind of stuff. The issue I had with Tap Tap was about 90% of the chat was, here is my team, how can I upgrade my team, like can I do better? Like I really, you just sit there for like 30 minutes straight and you would just be answering the question is, should I use Tesla or Saw Machine? Like I would answer that question every single stream, to the point where like even if I made a guide specifically for that video, people would still ask me on stream. So it was yeah, I hope it grows. I know there's a lot of other streamers that are a lot bigger than me that put in a lot more effort and production value and things like that, and they're probably better resources, but I like this game. And I think my goal isn't necessarily to like just be like the biggest streamer. My goal is to build a community. So Discord is probably the most important part, having everyone on there who can like talk and help each other out. And I'm focused on this game for right now, but if there's ever a chance that we move on from other games, that we could all move together. And that's what happened to this game. My channel's called Team Tap Tap because I used to play a game called Tap Tap Heroes. You'll notice like over half the guild is from that game, and we've all moved over to this game together. So there's some of us that have been playing games together for we're getting close to 2 years now. We're not there yet. We're getting close to 2 years. So if that's interesting to you, then hit up the Discord, like private message me so I can add you to some channels, and then yeah, just meet some people, ask questions, try to join a team if you don't have one. Okay, cool. I will send out a scheduling for people who are interested in this free-to-play thing. We have 3 guilds. You'll be able to get into one for sure. If there's ever a case where you have like more than like 5 people who can't get into the guild for any reason, we'll just make a 4th guild. We've still got plenty of names left, right? We've used team tap tap, clan tap tap, tribe tap tap. There's still, what are some other ones? Club tap tap. Oh, nice. Global 13. You guys should be ending pretty soon. Congrats. I hope you guys get it. Alright, guys. I'm going to jump off. Remember to message me on Discord. You guys know what the link is. Thanks for watching, everybody.